And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Kansas City Kings. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And it's Kansas City to start out. Outside, Kobe. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And this is around the time, Mike, we start to find out which players have made the biggest strides in their personal games.
That's what's great about the early season. You see the work that the players put in the last few months really paying off. It's amazing the leaps some guys make from one year to the next.
Probably hard to find anything more gratifying for a coach than to see those kind of adjustments and advances in a player's game. Am I right?
You have to give players credit for putting the hard work in. Did they waste the offseason, or did they help take their game to another level?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Emmanuel Barnett for a minute. Coach and I talked about the different looks he'll send at Kobe Bryant. He told me Kobe is smart. He's going to adjust. He'll also get his no matter what. You just have to make it difficult for him by sending him different looks all game. So I'm sure that Mr. Bryant will see a number of different defenders tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Thompson, a screen on Thomas. Drew passes to Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. And finish off by Bryant.
Making a touch shot look easy. Bryant is on another level.
Passed along. Back to Thomas. Here's Long. And Thomas now, top of the key. Long pass to Livingston. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Kansas City ball.
Here's Drew. To the paint. Here's Overding. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Kansas City, Overding. Mark Overding. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Long. And here's Lambier. Here's Trapuka. Covered by LeBron. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Thomas. Here's Livingston. Stolen by Thompson. James up top. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Trapuka grabs the board.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Long pass to Trapuka. Here's Long, guarded by Kobe. Outside Thomas. Over Drew. Thomas, no good.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
James, left side. The shot's good.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Pass to Tripucka. Here's Long. Outside Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Tripucka. James covering. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock.
Look at the touch on Tripucka's jumper. He puts just enough power behind it.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Kings leading now by 4. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
Johnson, he's checked in for Ellis. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Scott. Lambira screen. Scott with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Clock at 6. Pass to Caldwell. Johnson outside. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Boosie has a really good mind for the game, and he's also got good vision. Really finds ways to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Scott. It's not going to go for him. Here's Boosie. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Johnson left side. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Smart play to save the easy shot. They'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Free throws are as much a mental game as anything else in basketball. It's easy to overthink when the pressure is all on you.
And Kansas City making a change here. Ryan's checked in. He hits the second from the line. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Woodson. No scoring in this one. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So it's Kansas City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Kansas City?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Tripucka. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Number 10, Don Boosie.
Kansas City leading by 7. They set the screen to the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Johnson with it. Nothing on the board. Puritan the pass to Tripucka. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Kobe.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hits the target from 18 feet. 8 points for Kobe Bryant.
The second that pass was headed to Kobe, he had his eyes on the rim.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's Tripucka. His last outing, 16 points for him. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Johnson. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Thomas passes to Long. Bounce pass, Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing, and Tripucka gets it to go.
Slick little mid-range jumper. That'll do it.
James looking it over. Ryan up top. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
No fear in this game. Kobe can work inside with the best of them.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Laimbeer. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
And Thomas is one of those players you love having if he's on your team, but can't stand if you're playing against him.
Livingston's checked in for Benson. Ellis, he's checked in for Kansas City. And he's good on the second. Here's James. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Ellis kicks to Johnson. Here's Kobe, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
A versatile player with a fearless personality. Bryant, one of those guys that understands how to get himself going on offense.
Now, here's Thomas. Turned in an outstanding game against New Jersey. Here's Tripucka. He's guarded by Johnson. And Tripucka gets it to go. Tripucka's got 6.
Look at Tripucka using his frame to get into good, solid position.
Ellis with a screen on Thomas. Pass to James. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. And going against Kansas City, their first meeting of the season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win.
And of course, they split their 2 meetings last season, so both sides are coming into this with a little extra something to prove.
That one goes. Count it. He's got 8.
A maestro running his orchestra. Isaiah Thomas is as good as it gets at the 1.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Detroit making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Kings making a switch here. And so Kansas City now. They've led by as much as 10. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, if you shoot it poorly from deep, you're typically going to be in serious trouble.
And listen, it's the main reason they lost. They never could get into a groove from three-point land. And that affects the rest of your offense.
The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Overton.
One shot.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 9-point game. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Long. A 24-point outing in their last game against New Jersey. Here's Lambier. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lambier's got his first basket of the night.
You better hammer Lambier if you want to stop him.
James in the high post. And they double up James. Trying to get open is Thompson. And James gets it to go. James has got his 2nd basket.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Now, here's Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. They set the pick. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Levinson going right up on time to throw down the alley-oop. Nicely done.
Kings leading now by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now James. Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. So it's Kansas City headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Love the way he makes those sharp, relentless cuts to the rim. He's been a major thorn in the defensive side.
No question. I expect him to keep knifing inside as much as he can. This is how aggressive a player he is.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Tripucka. Here's Long. And Thomas now, top of the key. 5 on the clock. 16 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. Thomas got 5.
And Thomas's basketball IQ shines in these screen and rolls. Clever at exploiting the defense.
Up top, Kobe. Trying to get open is Thompson. Kansas City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Kings. Bryant. Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 6. Outside Thomas. Over to the wing. Here's Trapuka. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron James.
That's on LeBron James.
No fear from Trapuka. He'll get as physical as he has to.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
While Trapuka might stand at 6'6", his strength and desire allow him to play a power-style game, outwork taller players inside.
And so he hits both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Now here's Bryant. Tight defense on him. Kobe getting it done in close.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Pass to Trapuka. Back to Thomas. 5 to shoot. Pistons passing it around. Shoots it. Off the left rim and out. Kings leading now by 6.
Yeah, you know, he takes the hit, but looks like he didn't get his feet set in time.
Yeah, I think there was some movement at the point of contact.
Thompson passes to LeBron. Thompson a screen on Thomas. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. James slams it in.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Trapuka passes to Thomas. Here's Trapuka. James covering. It's Thomas on the wing. Buries the 20-footer. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Working off the ball, he just stays ready to catch and fire.
Bryant looking over the floor. Kobe up high, down hard.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Pass to Trapuka. Back to Thomas. Here's Long. Here's Trapuka. 10 points for him. Shoots over James. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Trapuka's got 12.
Kelly Trapuka is capable of huge nights. He is a potent offensive player, a real impact player at that end of the floor.
Here's Drew. He has yet to score. Stolen. Here's Long. Livingston the pass to Thomas. Lays it up off the glass.
Even though he's a smaller guard, Thomas is not afraid of attacking inside. Really good work there.
Here's Drew. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Benson is checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
Inside.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Woodson. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Lambier.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good deep.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9. Stripped it away. Lob pass to Bryant, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page, in fact.
So both teams changing it up here. Pistons trail by 4. Outside, Scott. Back to Johnson. Pass to Kemp. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Kansas City.
Perkins is checked in for Kemp.
Pistons. Number 3. Brandon Perkins.
Kansas City leading by 4. Here's Fernston. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Curitin. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson with the block.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak. No good that time. Outside, Perkins. Pass to Johnson. From downtown, and that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Outside, Kobe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the concentration from Kobe? Just powering through that contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Kansas City.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pistons. They trail by 7. Curitin the pass to Tripucka. Makes it off the glass.
Able to carve out space. Tripucka packs quite a punch down low.
The Kings shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Ryan in the post. Can't cash in from close range. And, well, Detroit shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The second chance effort. A shot by Johnson, no good. Kings leading now by 5. Outside Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good. Bryant's got 10 points in just the second half.
I love Bryant's mid-range game. I love his entire game.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Beers checked in for the Pistons. Thomas comes in for Scott. Kansas City also with a sub. James is checked in. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard what Emmanuel Barnett was talking about with his team. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now, on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Johnson. And here is Thomas. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's Benson. The rebound by Johnson.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Out to Kobe.
Pistons foul. Vinny Johnson.
And the Pistons making a change here. Long's checked in.
Foul. Substitution on the court.
Now here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Bully ball from LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
James. LeBron James. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Thomas. I think got plenty of time to get back into this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Now here's Thomas. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
So light on his feet, Thomas can just dance around the defense.
Pass to Bryant. Kobe diving in. Clock at 4. 13 feet away. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. From 15 feet away, not gonna go. Pistons trail by 7. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. checked in for the Pistons. And the Kings making a change here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And he hits from 17.
Isaiah Thomas, not a guy to back down from the moment. Great competitive spirit and able to produce in the clutch.
Outside Bryant. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Here's Trapuka, covered by LeBron. Can't get it.
Altered shots don't show up in the normal stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a fantastic job doing that as well as collecting rebounds on both sides of the floor.
1:31 left in the fourth. Bryant outside. James outside. Here's Thompson. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Asserting his dominance, Thompson goes up strong for the slam.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Surveying the D. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
When Thomas finds his offense, he's deadly because he knows how effective he is when he maintains his aggressiveness.
Now here's James. Outside, Kobe. Takes the three. Does not go. And a comeback here, Mike, looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Here's Drew. And so the Kansas City Kings winning this one. And so, Clark, they just managed to squeak out a win on the road.
You know, Kevin, this was a hard-fought game. We can't deny that. But they should be proud of how well they played under the circumstances.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. And so long, everyone.
the stars.